I don't think you're ready for the takedown. K-pop Demon Hunters is about a trio of K-pop idols who fight demons. They are a pop group and their names are Roomie, Mira, and Zoe. Roomie is our pink-haired heroine, and Mira is the goth girl you don't really want to mess with, and Zoe is a kind of dewy-eyed rapper. And these three make up Huntrix, and they are international K-pop idols and superstar sensations. They do things like fighting off demons in an airplane, jumping out of the airplane, doing their hair, nails, and makeup as they're parachuting down, crash into the concert, and still perform their show. We learn that the demons are trying to fight fire with fire, and by that I mean they're going to bring in their own team of idols. They're going to bring in a demon boy band called the Sasha Boys, and Genu, I think his name is. Genu is the demon who's the head of the Sasha Boys, and it's his idea, and he's going to bring all of Huntrix's fans onto the side of the demon boy band, and that way the demon boy band is going to take over, and they are going to steal everyone's souls, and that's endgame for humanity. As we learn a little more about Genu, what else do we learn about him? There are certain memories he's trying to suppress. Is he as bad as he seems? What is going on there? And Roomie has a secret too. Is Roomie hiding something from her friends? Why do Roomie and Genu seem to have this kind of connection? Are they friends? Are they becoming romantically involved? Are they just manipulating each other? What's going on? And of course we learn that Roomie has these demon patterns that all the other demons have because she herself is half demon, and she feels deep shame over this. She's hiding it from her friends, and Genu eventually learns this about her, and that's how they connect. This movie is just so much fun. I could not get over how much I enjoyed this movie. Again, the animation, the computer animation is just really, really good. It's almost breathtaking. There's real inventiveness with some of it, like Genu has this kind of Cheshire cat thing that sticks out its tongue and gives Roomie invitations to meet her, and it's really, really inventive. The central relationship between Roomie and Mira and Zoe, they all feel really, really real. They feel like real friends. They feel like real people. They don't even feel like quite the pop archetypes that they are within the confines of like the goth girl and the eager to please girl and the head singer. That real personalities emerge, a real friendship, a real rapport. And I must say, the songs are really good. Every one of these songs is just a banger. Like, okay, most of these movies that are, animated movies and they're famous for songs, one song, like you got your Let It Go, and then every other song, it's not that it's bad, it's just not as memorable. But in this movie, every song is just so good and so memorable and just sticks in your head. Honestly, if you see this movie and you tell me that none of the songs got in your head, I don't think I will believe you. I mean, I saw all these kids singing Soda Pop, and I'm like, what is this? Why do they all know this? And then I watched the movie, and then I was all like, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop. This movie unexpectedly ends up being a metaphor for conquering anxiety and inner demons and self-doubt. And it's not a metaphor that it's very, very obvious when you watch the movie that that's what the movie is. At the same time, it doesn't beat you over the head with it. And it's the kind of thing that you can be completely oblivious to and still really enjoy the movie. But I thought that was a nice message about, instead of hiding what you're ashamed of, letting it loose, letting it see the light of day. Obviously, this movie didn't come up with that message. It's a message as old as time, a message as old as time, but it's still nicely done. I can't think of too much else to say about this movie. I don't have a lot to critique here. I couldn't get over how much I liked this movie when I watched it. I was just like, wow, that was so much fun. And again, even when the movie seems to slow down in quieter, more introspective moments, it never loses its frenetic bubblegum. This movie somehow inhaled an energy drink level fast pace. This movie just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And I don't mean that as a criticism. You have movies that, a fast pace is a key way to maybe lose the viewer if there's too much, or you don't know who the characters are, or you don't know what's going on, or there's no opportunity to just sit down and relax and get to know the characters or breathe. And the movie does have moments where characters are sitting down and breathing and you're really getting to know them, but the movie's pace is non-stop, and again, it doesn't hurt the movie, it just helps it. If this movie were candy, it would be a candy crossed with a Red Bull. It's delicious and colorful, and it just never runs out of gas all the way through, and it's just ridiculous and over the top, and it knows it, and it is having so much fun with itself, and I had so much fun with it. I would honestly give this 4 out of 4. It is the best movie about K-pop idols fighting demons I've ever seen. All right, thank you so much for listening to my review. Like and subscribe to the channel if you want more. Okay, bye.